Okay, I wasn't gonna make it about I have to be careful here too, because man, I mean they already buried my channel as it is. My channel, if you're new to this channel, this is what shadow banning looks like for 10 years. Well, at least I can go on YouTube, I guess. If I can appeal stuff, I gave up on appealing because it doesn't matter. They just tell me to go after myself. Even if they come up with some kind of nonsense, why they strike my channel, they just whatever. Whether it's the CIA or whatever the hell it is doing it. Raytheon, or I wouldn't be surprised. They ain't got nothing better to do. Priscilla's here again. Right on time. So the presidential energy. The Musk, first off, the Musk thing with him censoring people. I heard something about it, but yeah, that's yeah. The wolf in sheep's clothing is finally showing himself. So I guess I'd just rather hire illegals, and who cares about the Americans and all that? It's like, yeah, but I'm not surprised. Yeah, and Musk is, yeah, none of this now. MAGA or whatever the hell he's calling himself nowadays. He's gonna just ignore all that. I don't know the story on that, if he is or not. I guess he is right now. He hasn't gone against it, like with Musk blocking people and all that on Twitter. It's like, shit, that's nice. Why am I'm not surprised. So I guess is the honeymoon over? Is that what that means? Yeah, not to bash Trump or anything like that, but of course he is getting old, and there's that. You know, anytime you get like to near 100, look who's here. Ow, don't kill me. Like, what's her Fritzy will tear me apart. Yeah, I couldn't do that with Fritzy, that's for sure. I'll be over. The stream would be over. I'll be taken out. Yeah, saying, yeah. I don't know. It's there's no response from Trump, I guess. That's my feeling on that, which is not good. Yeah, and this is just the beginning. He's not even president yet, and you haven't just started, you know, pouring gasoline on the people. So, yeah, how checked out is Trump going to be next year or coming years? That's the thing. I'm not trying to bash him, but, you know, when you get old, you know, look what happened to Reagan. And look what's happening with what's-his-face we have in there right now. That's like a zombie. He's still alive, I guess. The problem is with Trump, they're going to pump with a bunch of drugs, too. They probably already are. So Trump might be. See, that's the thing. It's like, yeah, he might have won the election, but yeah, who's running the show? So there's that. And I guess if because he hasn't gone against Musk on all that the censorship and all that. And, you know, like, what was it, Laura Wilmer lost her monetization on Twitter and all that. Yeah, I can only go up from Twitter at this point. I guess I can go further down. I'm just surprised anybody's even looking at the damn thing. But yeah, it's not. Yeah, it ain't look. You know, like I said, I'm not trying to bash the whole presidential thing, but you know, like what's going on right now, like where, you know, I say that shit, I get shit on. I don't know if they're going to strike my channel or what, you know, just because they feel like it. Because they just make up some kind of nonsense. I might get struck on Twitter as far as I know at this point. But, but either way, yeah, it's not looking. Yeah, see, that's not looking so good with Trump. I mean, yeah, he might have won the election, but is he going to be like mentally there? No, no, and no. Um, I feel like it's always going downhill now. I mean, it might be some. Is there like anything on him right now? Is he? I don't know if he's really. I haven't paid attention. I'm not trying to make this all political, but it's kind of a big deal. And if the sheep and the wolf in sheep's clothing is coming in, and I don't know, prepare you for more disappointment. I mean, a lot of these channeling cult groups were pushing for him, and I guess we'll find out how this is gonna turn out. Not to say the other one's any guy. So let's go lose no matter where you go. They think you got your hero, and then guess what? So, yeah. Anyway, the truth sets in. So this is just the beginning. I don't know how far this bills are going to go through, or they're going to stop it. But yeah, well, at least the economy might get better, hopefully, while everything else burns. But yeah, it's not great. Yeah, this is bad. So yeah, because there's enough workers in the U.S. that could cover those jobs. You don't need to go. You don't need to go. Obviously, they're doing it for financial reasons because they get someone cheaper. But they have plenty of people here that can do it. Probably even still do it cheap, and there's still Americans. They won't do it for super cheap, but still, it's fucked up. Yeah. Well, even the corporations have been taken over and all that, so they're not what they used to be. So yeah. So with Musk, I guess he's showing his true colors, and he's always been kind of a 50-50 type. Like, he's doing good, but then there's kind of shady stuff on the side. So, and now he's censoring people, so we'll see how that goes if he turns around. And with Trump, it just feels like the mental state of him is not great. Like I said, I'm not going on a bashing, it's just like, the new boss is the same as the old boss, unfortunately. Not to say good things won't come out of this, but yeah, I guess I need to go through some clarity. I guess more awakening is needed. Oh boy, is that the truth of it? Jeez. I mean, I've been hit with so many NPCs this year. It's like NPC war zone. And there's Priscilla. I never got hit with some. I mean, usually I just ignore the NPCs and all that. Of course, you can only do so much of that, but I got hit so much with it. It's like a storm of NPC-ness. I don't know, look at this world, and I'm just so tired of it at this point. But anyway, enough of that. Of course, you have the secret space program disinfo agents that are out there. I wonder if anyone's going to figure that out. Probably not. They might figure out some of it. There's a lot more they haven't figured out, but whatever. Yeah, it's more like entertainment at some point, but people aren't picking that up either. I give up. It's just whatever. And the cults are getting stronger, and yeah. Anyway, so I guess we do some kind of galactic connection for whatever reason. That's not really do any good. It's like they can snap our fingers and humanity pulls its head up its ass. It's like, yeah, right. It has to go through this. It's got to go through it. It's not learning anything. You think like the heroes won, and then the truth starts to show its colors, and it's not pretty. It just shows corruption that's here. It does feel similar to Lantian corruption. Like, you feel like things are going good, you got things going, and then the snake moves in and slowly tears things apart. That's pretty much what this feels like. As soon as I saw that, it's like, because I'm like late on it too, but when I started to see it, it feels, very Atlantean. So, well, because they shut people down, when Atlantis fell, and people went into lockdown, and now into the normal person matrix people. Of course, that was already there, but it really took effect, you can say. It's like a mental prison. But the idea is to find your way out of it, but it might take lifetimes after lifetime to get or forever for some. Grass is greener there. I give it that. I guess it's crappy grass, but it is greener. It's more brown actually. Anyway, not to say it's easy. So either way. All right. So going to I guess the Palladian energies. Arcturian, Palladian, Arcturian, Palladian. I guess Palladians right now, and then see what else comes through. Yeah, I started putting Trump in the title because they kept flagging my stuff. Yeah, it just gets better and better. I kind of give up. It's like you get tired of them attacking the channel. It's like I give up. They keep, they killed my channel already, and then just whatever. I'm on life support. So, yeah, I mean, it's to turn into a podcast entertainment channel. Maybe I should just do that. And just blow hot air for everyone's ass. Become a rock star. They're out there. So, all right, we do Palladian energies. Yeah, the worst thing is like some of these podcasts, even spiritual podcasts. One of the worst things is when it's like when they believe their own BS, basically. Yeah. It's one thing they're putting it out there, but if they actually believe it, that's worse. So anyway, all right, going to Palladian energies, and maybe our turn. I just do Palladians right now. Okay, plus this. Grease you with the Palladians. As you can see, yes, society is up to it. Well, it's a wake-up call, and this, of course, most of society is not picking up on, the snake that is moving in. Well, to not cross too many lines here, but with Musk, he is just playing both sides. And see what he can get away with. And there is payoffs going on there. Of course, you're never really able to prove it. But he's playing all sides. That's why he's a difficult one to read. So it's kind of like he's a marble or several marbles going in different directions. So he's going in so many different directions, you can always see what he's doing. Yes, he does some good, but then the right hand's doing one thing and the left hand's doing another. But you're there to pay attention to the right hand and so on, as you can see. So the hidden hand is always at work, and that's seeing all of it. It's not all him either. There are other figures behind it. So it's good to just have a cautious viewpoint on everything, especially going into a place of power. And you've seen this all before. Some of you have. Yes, it's just, corruption finds a way. And that's the test on the people to realize it and reject it. But some do have to go through their challenges, through their tests. That's why 2020 occurred. So it just like it was actually an agreement, obviously, because you went through it. But it's like an agreement, overall, done astrally, quite some time ago, actually. It was definitely in the works for quite some time, but you can take that for wherever you want. Doesn't mean you have to go through that again, but yes, you're up for many other tests. Well, because some feel like everything is going to get better and perfect and all of that, and then all of a sudden, yes, the true colors start to show themselves. But this is all really about the people becoming more aware. So this is education. This isn't there to torture you. This is here for you to learn. This isn't there to just hijack your society and throw you out. It's really for you to better your people. And this is a major awakening. So there's awakening on both sides of how this has been going. So more will occur. So you're just seeing it on, it's as you can see, yes, awakening the soul is not as easy as it sounds. But this is how some operate. This is how their path. For some of you who already seen it and don't really want to go through it, but obviously there's individuals here that need to go through it. So that's why you're here to along for the ride. And it's a bumpy one, as you can see. And from a personal level, for those, see, it's still very external, as you can. Then again, all this is internal too, but a lot of this is external. The internal is not as easy to go into, as many of you are doing so, and the rest of the world has no idea what you're talking about. If you do it slightly, yes, but you see these spiritual groups trying to figure things out. At least they're opening up the door within themselves to some level. At least they're trying. They might not get very far. At least they're trying. Most of the world just ignores it. Yes, and smokes pot instead. In some ways, that is a spiritual. Well, it's like I'll just wait on it. I'll smoke a bunch and wait, and wait, and wait, until they get sick. It's like, okay, maybe now I'll start to realize myself. So, blessings.